before I ask Dave and Oliver what they're going to do, are the rest of you doing anything to let them know where you guys are?
I mean, I would have tried to with a pigeon. I know that we have the issue with cell phones right now, so.
Pigeon has to do a roll to find shit, right?
Let's see. Animalism, Bon Familis, Animal Messenger. It says cost is arouse.
All right. Then let's do the easy approach. Dave, when you get into the sewer with Oliver, are you gonna make yourself seen, or are you just gonna keep being the voice in his head?
Does Oliver look like he's stopped wanting to consume anyone that's near him?
No, there's no one in the sewer, so it's fine.
Yeah, Dave will appear then. Thank you, holding up the armor. I'm ever so grateful.
And Oliver is just like, what's happened? I just blacked out. What happens up there?
You kind of defended yourself vigorously against a lot of the police, and now we're here, and there doesn't need to be any more questions. It was you or them, and they didn't give you any choice. But I'm more worried about where the others are, whether they got through.
Emery becoming a little bit hungry. When you emerge at some point, there's a big fat pigeon, sorry, with a message in its claws telling you where the van is parked, the Scooby-Doo van, but you will have to go kind of around the whole blockade on foot, or in the sewer at least, or
sewers.
Yeah,
be safer.
And manage to meet up with the rest of the crew. You guys see them coming out of a manhole somewhere in an alley where you're parked. As the pigeon returns to confirm that it's delivered the message. I mean, Emery and... sorry, what?
Oh, sorry, how bloody is Oliver right now?
Wow.
I mean,
you're still wearing the boiler suit from last night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the boiler suit. I remember
beneath the boiler suit, same kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you're dude.
Emery has about 15 different sets of clothes in that car. I'm sure she can help you out.
Yeah, where's our seamstress? He can make clothes, but yeah, I have the usual props and such, and
yeah, she can dress you up as Frankenstein's monster if you need to. So.
You're gonna be a street sweeper. You're gonna have like a onesie.
But you are all together, hidden in an alley in somewhere in Lambeth, in an industrial area where I won't say it's quiet, because it's not. There's a lot of very loud sounds in the distance from heavy machinery. Factories going 24/7 in production, but you have peace and quiet for people to change clothes and catch up.
While Oliver is putting on his new clean clothes, how many people saw what happened? And he looks scared, like he's like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Like he's definitely got that air about him right now.
Don't worry, you're safe. Anyone who saw you isn't a problem anymore.
What the hell do you mean?
They all attacked you and you defended yourself.
May I insight Dave? Is he trying to fuck with my mind right now? What is he doing?
Dave? No, Dave doesn't do that.
I don't have any insight. This is just be wits, I guess.
Wits, insight, and if Dave feel like he's lying, he can do a composure subterfuge.
Wow. Being an ingenue and completely innocent.
Got one.
I think Dave could just take half. Seems like he's speaking the truth.
Give him no reason to not believe Dave. Yeah.
You were put in a situation where it was you or them, and they wouldn't back off. So you did what you needed to protect yourself.
I just hope the others see it that way too. Shit.
Don't worry, mate. I always have your back.
And he just ignores it. I have a question. Does someone else say something too? Like, is someone else in there? Or is it just quiet?
Or it's you guys in the van. And
Oh no, I meant someone inside Oliver.
We all have slip-ups. I'm just glad you seem to, not like it. That's a good step. You will do better. You will do better.
Thanks for waiting first. Thanks for the pigeon.
And Oliver
Yeah.
doesn't say anything to Marie. He's just like, he kind of did like it from what he could experience. Like letting go to the beast was good, but now he's just kind of like, she thinks I'm worried about that. It's more than I'm just in his head internally. He's like, it's Masquerade I'm more afraid of in this moment.
So Emery is, she's like kind of like helping shuffle stuff around. She's judging, but also she's like, you all made it back, it's fine. So where are we going? How do we get there from here?
The foundry shouldn't be on this place.
Well, you parked outside it, kinda, or you're not exactly where I placed you on the map, but
Exactly.
when you're going there, then yes, this is what you see. Again, nobody on the street. It's a small sidewalk. Maybe 1-2 people can walk there, but the roads are kind of large because trucks needs to be able to pass. The buildings here are large warehouses in different heights, and they're kind of close together. And you hear from every direction, actually, there's some kind of heavy machinery, except from this building you're standing in front of. You're currently at a metal, what they call chain link fence, looking into like a large area with 7 containers, and the gate. There's a chain with a lock, but the lock has been broken. It's in pieces, just hanging off. The chain has, fallen apart. It's just bits hanging from it, and it's kind of half ajar. There you see a gate at the other end of the open area. And if anyone with super senses would like to do a wits and awareness, they can. But it's not going to be your ears. This is a sight thing because, there's a lot of noise and hard to hear anything else.
It is before that happens. Does the lock look like it's been cut, or is there a chance to see how it's been opened or broken, or is that?
Melted, you think?
Melted. Okay. All right. So blowtorch. All right.
We have to look for clues. Let's try to stick together and keep an eye out. And I'm going to mostly help hide my pack, trying to check for any hidden traps to sense unseen, mostly, like maybe there could be any wards, or I have heard of some Koldunic sorcery thingies, and I want to be on the lookout for any weird crap like that with sense unseen. And I am going to actually activate Blood of Potency, just in case.
Well,
Wow.
you can do a roll for that, and you can do an intelligence and aspects roll after that.
I roll both the potency and that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, as usual, your beast has zero confidence in you and reminds you that you always fail.
Nice. Marie's beast is so supportive.
With the very depths of insecurity.
Yes.
But your potency will rise by 1, unless you want to reroll and fish.
I can't roll that.
That's a messy crit.
So I'm just going to die.
Way to go, Marie. We just got back to normal here, and now you're going to go all messy crit on us. Luke is just going to turn on his black eye sight, so yeah, that's free. He's just going to flick his night vision on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to you, Marie. Marie's doing her scouting. Oliver's same thing. Luke, preparing yourself.
Yeah. He's never the one leading. He's always the one kind of hanging back. Just about ready to just blend into any shadows whenever possible.
Are you hiding?
Yeah, he is being stealthy. Yeah, he's going to move from shadow to shadow in his Lukish way. So.
Do your usual insane kind of dice stealth roll.
Yeah.
Dave, what's your intention at the moment as you standing outside and people are kind of moving around and doing their thing?
I'll take the time to try and slide that vest on.
Luke is gone, of course. A question: with or without helmet?
Sorry.
Did I grab the helmet as well?
I'm asking.
No, just the vest.
Yeah, it's an armor of 5 then.
He's just going to be. He'll be looking around for cameras and the like.
Obviously, you're shuffling a bit and your dex is impeded, but
What decks?
yeah, exactly. Emery, well, Luke is not there. Oliver is scouting around. Marie seems very occupied at the moment, and Dave is changing clothes. What are you doing?
What is our intention for this building? We're Sabat hunting here while we're here, or?
Well, it's Marie said that this is where the hands were created, so I think people are expecting something in there.
Yeah, she's going to maybe I guess, sense the unseen. Does she see anything?
Are you looking for magical shit or what?
Column A, column B. I don't know, just
It's 2 different roles, that's what I'm asking.
you said what are my 2 options?
Just anything magical or wards specifically.
Probably wards.
I'm looking for words. Do you want
Oh,
to
if
know?
she's already looking for wards, then something just like the unnatural.
Yeah, then resolve all specs. And while that is happening, Marie, you're very focused and everything is just blurred out to you. And the beast is usually very annoying and it's trying to make you falter, but you're too focused on your own abilities right now, and you don't just have to fight the wards, you also have to know everything about them. This is perfection itself, and as you kind of move across the gravel, the door is glowing heavily. It is a powerful ward. It's touch it, it's very layered, and anything but a human actually would blow up.
Do I get some kind of compulsion like perfectionist, for example, taking into account what my beast just told me?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to prove it wrong. I want to keep.
I think the
better.
last time you experienced it was in the university basement. You want everything to go to perfection. There is no margin for error, and unless if things does not go right
Perfectly. Yeah.
perfectly, you're gonna lose your shit. That's how you feel like at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. I have to prove that it's wrong. That I can't do it. I can't do this right, and I'm going to prove it no matter what everyone else tells me.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to see this. No one touched that. All right, it could be problematic. Let's try to look for another way in.
Oh, Emery, don't have to rouse. You just to. It's just to resolve an auspice thing.
No, the rouse was for the blood of potency.
No, Emery. I just saw a.
No, it was, yeah, that was a mistake. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
It's fine. Just to resolve an auspice. While that is happening, Oliver, you're looking around. What's your intention? You don't really see or hear anything in the dark. Well, you hear a lot, but you kind of have to turn your ears off.
He's going to expect that a fight is probably going to happen here, so he's going to rouse twice.
Toughness and...
Defy Bane. So he goes up...
Oh, you don't have to... Defy Bane is when you take aggravated damage.
Oh, it's... Oh, okay.
So,
all
yeah,
right. Well,
toughness is fine.
I completely did that wrong.
I'll take the hunger, though. I'll take the 1 dot of hunger. I think...
Yeah.
So, yeah, and he's just trying to listen in, and he's getting frustrated, can't hear it, but he's getting ready for a fight, and he's also really uncertain about what just happened, and he's just talking to himself, this has to go off without a hitch, gotta do this right, it might be my only chance, and that's about it.
Can you guys move yourself on the thing where you're going? Obviously, Marie is going towards the door, but she's also pointing and saying, don't touch that. Marie, your auspice, you don't see the ward, but you definitely see some kind of glow from the building. There is something there. You just can't pinpoint exactly where.
And she will relay this to the rest of you all, like, keep your wits about you. There's something magical afoot. I don't know what. But something, somewhere, everywhere. I don't know.
Yeah, we really have to be careful or not. We could mess up really badly. Maybe we could find some other entrance that's not actually worth it. Maybe through some window or sewer. Can you help me look around, please?
No sewers. Why do we always need to go into the sewers? This doesn't need to be a sewer thing.
Because they tend to be safe, and it seems that for some reason...
No, giant hands come from the sewers, okay? No, we don't need to go into the sewers.
We will look other options, but sewers will be the last one.
You're our warding person. Like, take care of the wards, okay? like deal with
wards
it.
are not as easy as setting them up. And I'm working a lot of time.
You would have to destroy the door without touching it. Marie, you know that.
There you go. Just do that.
It's an iron door. How are you planning to break that without touching it? Because yeah, we have a big mold that could do it with bare fists, but it has not to touch it.
Dave has a suggestion.
Dave takes the backpack off and says, "We could just open it in a different way.
Right. There you go.
We can make a hole in the door,
or make a new door.
More sort of an explosive hole in the door."
Right. And Luke is going to back away from Dave because he knows exactly what Dave is thinking here. So he's going to jump on top of the crates.
First, you want to blow up in the middle of the city in the current threat level. And second, you have an explosive that will do that smoothly with no sound and without touching the door. I mean, be my guest, you can do it.
No, just a suggestion. I'm not going to just go around setting fire to things willy-nilly. I thought I'd just offer it as a suggestion. Unless you can come up with a better idea.
Welcome suggestion, but unless you can answer all those questions, we better keep looking for another entrance. That's not worth it.
Dave, you do have something that's not going to make a lot of noise, but it's going to make a lot of light. It's going to take a while to melt the metal door as well, but it's technically possible.
Alright, so while they are choosing to, I would like to see if I can check for any kind of entrance, maybe a window that's more or less approachable, or some other door, or some back door, whatever, that's actually not worth it.
Well, there are windows, but you're going to need something to stand on, or a ladder, or being really good at jumping to get through them.
I can do that. Unlike Oliver, I actually have soaring blade.
Alright, then go ahead.
Or Oliver could ram through the door. He can take it.
I was thinking that, to be honest with you. I was thinking.
There's always serious putty.
Well, you were about to. You really wanted to use that Defy Bane. Here's your chance.
Yeah, there you go. You know, like walk through fire, Oliver.
I am thinking about. I am genuinely thinking about it. How bad can it be? How bad
can it be?
You will
Forget
need
about
both.
it, right?
You will need both to be resilient and iron will to actually open it. Are you sure about that? Because you could just suffer unnecessarily, and I do not want you to suffer unnecessarily.
Listen, let's do it the old-fashioned way, the way we always do it. I will go in the window, Oliver go through the door. Like, you know, that way we are taking a two-pronged approach there. Dave can be ready with his special ingredients, and we've got pigeons and whatever it is you do, Marie. So
If you want to open the door, you will have to find some kind of switch that opens it without you touching it. But otherwise, yeah, go ahead, just don't touch it.
I believe in you, Oliver. I'll be inside in the window.
Thank you.
And he's just gonna.
You want to ram it?
He's gonna look at everybody like. I showed there aren't any other options before
Could dress up as a Girl Scout and try to give them cookies, but you know.
How do we ring the door? If we can't touch it, how do we knock on the door?
Throw a rock at it.
And I'm going to let Luke do its thing. So his thing then.
It seems like it's either grenades or Oliver.
All right, here we go.
Oliver with grenades.
I'm voting.
Attached to me, yes.
Yes.
So
Just
evil.
pull all the pins at once.
Here we go. I can take it.
I think I would prefer you to do us through the window than that, but go ahead.
No, Luke is through the window. He's good. You know, he's up there through the window.
Is it this one you're going through, Luke?
Whichever one we're all dealing with here.
Can I?
You
see?
can.
Yeah, the ping here. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm over here. Yep. There you go.
Yeba.
Shadowy, silent, in the window.
So-
I've got a 10 crit for the audience. Like he's just like a phantom. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I just have to look up something, just one moment, because Oliver will have to do a series of roll. First of all, you do a Defy Bane, unless you want 3 ag.
You can do it, Oliver.
It's just a
believe
rouse.
in you.
It's just a rouse. You know
It's just a rouse.
yeah, you know it's coming.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, that's true. I'll do it.
rouse, you take 3 superficial instead.
Outstanding.
And then 2 superficial. I have like 10. I can take 3 superficial. Okay. So.
And
All right.
then
Just-
you will have to do a.
And that will exhaust my Defy Bane for the rest of the scene, right?
No,
That's
no.
how it works.
Every time you
Oh.
take ag, you can do a rouse.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
But
making sure.
eventually you're gonna
beast.
run out of
Yeah.
blood. But yeah,
Okay.
if you
bad.
fail them. Did you fail that rouse check, by the way?
Yes, I did. I failed the rouse check.
Oh, the beast is with you. Then you have to do a strength and athletics to see if you can actually ram through the door.
I will rouse the blood. Oh, this is bad.
More hunger.
There's something. There's something to eat in there.
You know what? It's okay, Oliver. You just eat whoever's in there, all right?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I'll just eat somebody when I get
Yeah.
We are looking really snacky right now, and I don't like it.
You're hurting us. You deserve it.
I do deserve it. And then
It's Wally.
2.
What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger.
Oh no, that's about a 3. I'm willing to pump some willpower in it if need be.
Pump it. Pump willpower.
You don't need to, but you afterwards you do need to do a. But your difficulty is a bit lower because you have lethal body. But you do have to do a stamina and resolve, and it's a difficulty 4 or 7. depending
or
on
7.
or 7.
Oh.
There's a different outcome.
Depends on how strong the ward is, basically. So good luck.
Resolve. May I rouse for this again?
Yes.
Oh my god. So
Oh my god.
hey,
Hey,
that's what I'm talking
finally.
about. The stamina resolve +2. That's a 3.
There you go. I mean, that's okay.
No.
It's not a 4. You need a 4 or a
Oh.
7.
I'm gonna willpower it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go for it, and then willpower 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's 3. Okay. So 4 plus.
That's
No,
4.
3 plus 1, so it's 4 total.
That is 4. You're gonna take additional 3 superficial damage.
I'll take it.
But the door slams open. It's still warded. But as long as you don't touch the doors, you're fine. Now I need to reveal some shit. There is a flash for the people who have sentient seen and other side. But Oliver seems to be smoking as he's going through the door, quite literally.
Bust through the door smoking.
I'm in a great deal of pain. But the door is open.
Alright, so the door mark will not hurt, right? Or it will pass through.
Unless you close the door again, then it's fine. Just don't touch
Yeah,
the...
perfect.
Yeah.
Just what I imagined, but I wanted to make sure that I'm going to very carefully, step so that I don't,
Yeah.
touch the door, keep going.
You can move you guys into where you want to be.
Um,
Obviously, Luke, you're jumping through a window, but...
Oh yeah.
Oliver
He's
is
he's
in
on
first.
top of the catwalk there, like in the shadowy shadow ninja way he is. Yeah.
Oliver and Luke, you're the first to see what's in here. It looks like storage. There are 2 containers, as you can see. There are some of the hand things on the floor, but they seem to be those, like a pile of goo. They seem to have been destroyed. And from the smell of it, Oliver, something that can use fire. Will you move?
Storyteller.
Yes.
Sorry. Are they edible?
Yes, but
I
before you do that,
Yes.
let me just finish. There are crates in here, pallets, things you would expect, barrels that are closed, 2 very huge cylinder things that, from the looks of it, contain something toxic, or at least used to. And 5 of these dead hand things on the floor. From the ceiling, though, is a man hanging in chains, in torpor. He's wearing what was a white suit, for the audience. And the reason why you can see he's a torpor is because he's stiff as a corpse, but he's not ash. Looks like a normal guy from like first gaze, but you see his hands. They're large and there are 10 fingers on each of them. So, with this sight, I'm gonna go around the table and ask your intention for this round. We're not gonna do initiatives or anything. It's not that kind of situation. But Dave, what is your reaction as you walk into this site?
I'm more interested in if we suddenly needed to leave, are there any other exits? And looking for cameras and assessing. Everyone else is going to deal with the important stuff. Dave's just going to work out when this all goes wrong, because it's going to.
There is a lot of windows, and Luke are on the, what are they called? A crawl.
The catwalk.
Catwalk, thank you. There's ladders going up there, and the opposite of the room is a large grate, probably a sewer grate or something, for spell, which you can see with your heightened senses, Dave, that wherever used to lock it down has been ripped. So it's kind of, it's not ajar, but it's not locked in any way. You just need quite a bit of strength to lift it. And obviously there's the way you came from, but there are at least 5 exits, not counting the way you came in. And Emery, what's your intention or your reaction to this horror show?
So, and is there fire still going or no? Like,
No,
is
it's
it a
just
fire?
people with heightened senses. They can kind of smell that something was burning at some point. But if you look at the corpses, yes, you can see they have been burning. But
Do I recognize this one that's over here? That's because I see the hands over here. Do I recognize this white tux guy over here?
no, you've never seen him before. And he's hanging in chains from the ceiling, like he's been displayed. He's in torpor at the moment, so very stiff. His suit is, well, it was white, but now it's mostly red. And a bit burned here and there.
I think I'd go over to him. I'd be interested because could she tell that he's in torpor? I think she'd go over there.
Yeah, because he's not ash.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I think she'd say like, "Hey, I think there might be one survivor left."
Luke, you're running around the catwalk. Do you have any other intention? Obviously, you're hidden at the moment.
Yeah, so I noticed that you have noted a number of these hand things with X's, but the one closest to where Luke is doesn't seem to have an X.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
That's also done. Okay.
Yeah, they're dead or deader.
Well, he is very interested in this guy hanging from the chains.
Yeah.
He might just leap over and, introduce himself.
You gonna do a Tarzan?
He's going to do a what?
A Tarzan swinging from the chain?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He might just do that. He's contemplating that decision right now. So, he sees Emery coming up there, but he's just kind of like, he's like a cat judging whether, like cats do, they kind of like judge the distance and everything. You can tell he's getting himself prepared there.
Yes. Oliver, you're a hungry boy.
Yeah, and he's hurt. He's still more than halfway, but he's like, I need to top myself off a little bit or as much as possible. So
You can remove one hunger as you start to devour this pile of flesh.
and I'd like to just make, while he's eating, is it possible to do this? Like to make rouse checks as he's eating just to get a little bit of health back?
Yes, you can first remove the hunger and then do the rouse.
Okay.
At least one for this round. And Marie, what's your intention for the shit show?
It's one bag.
Disgusting. I'm going to start looking around the place, and mostly I want to search for clues as to that could indicate us toward someone. Maybe I can find some sign on the corpse that's hanging around. Maybe I could find some blood that doesn't seem natural. I could even use the shape of the Sanctum Sacrament to actually move the blood down and see if there's anything weird hidden with it. Basically, I want to investigate the place.
Yes. Well, do an investigation roll, but I can also tell you the chains the guys are hanging, or the guys, the Mr. Hands man is hanging from. They are, going off your previous role and determination here, they are magical, but it's not some sort of, they have a weird glow to them, and almost like it's repulsive to a beast.
Mm-hmm. All right. Two questions. First, what attribute do I pair investigation with? Resolve, wits, intelligence?
Either. Different
All right.
results for them. It's whatever your preferred method.
Perfect. Sensing is still activated, right? Or do I have to roll you again in case there is something new inside here?
No, it's still activated. Emery, as you get closer to the guy, you can also see the chains. There's a weird glow coming from it that it almost repels you. You definitely don't want to touch it.
Is he staked? Does he have like a stake in him, or?
He's just badly wounded, which sent him into torpor. But he does not have a stake in his chest now. He's just half falling apart, really.
So is his body off limits?
Oh, you gotta touch his feet. If you pull
Because I think-
pull at him hard enough, his arms is probably gonna come loose. But
No, I think Emery would try to feed him. See if she could resuscitate him.
It's too high up for you to reach his mouth. At least you have to get something to stand on
Yeah.
or pull him down.
Yeah. I don't think she would want to injure him.
So
I think she would do that. She would find something either way, because if we like got up to the chain, she wouldn't want him to like fall, you know.
Yeah.
So she'd go rummage around and find something for him to stand on or her to stand on to get like face level.
Yes. Dave?
So we've come here to find the Sabbats and then kill them all. So we've achieved our mission. So, given the fact that his hands are so dodgy, more than likely he's one of those lovely Shemisi types. Who did this? And who beat us to it? More importantly, when are they coming back?
Maria, you're keeping the one, or not that? Sorry, I was confused. Which?
The thing is that I forgot to add the compulsion penalty on the first roll, so I did it again, and so I'm taking that one.
So it's a 1 success.
Yeah, just one success.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see anything. It's fine.
You
I'm
find.
really obfuscated by.
You find. You don't get a clear picture, but you find bullet casings.
It's all good.
That's
I'm going
basically
to
the only
start
clue.
looking around.
But Emma is trying to find a ladder, and Luke, I need you to do wits and awareness because of your placement before you, unless you want to jump and hang from the chains, because you cannot see the glow, obviously. Well, before you do that, do a wits and awareness.
Yeah. Okay. So I was about to say, I think he's about to jump.
Step back from that ledge, my friend.
Three successes? Is that gonna get me something, or should I willpower that?
No, it gives you time to react.
Okay.
As you hear a funk from behind, like the sound a grenade launcher makes when it shoots something.
Oh shit.
So what's your intention? You do not have rapid reflexes, so is this you're just going off that instinct?
I am just gonna leap. I'm gonna do the cat thing. I'm just like the
Left or
cat
right?
hears a noise and it jumps in the air. You know, so yeah. So he is going to soaring leap all the way over to chains. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you jump with ease. You touch the chains.
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah.
sears you.
Oh!
You take one ack and fall to the ground. You don't take more than that. But as
Oh, God.
Luke is jumping to everyone else, the windows, they shatter, and 4 things fall onto the ground, and there's a bright white light. Everyone needs to do a frenzy check. Difficulty 4. Not 4, 3, sorry.
Shit.
I'm not good with these.
All right, we're keeping it together, gang.
Not even turn rolls. Let's go. Dave is smooth. The hell?
Oh, Oliver. Oh, Oliver.
Oh no.
You hate to see it. I was so close
Yeah.
too by 1.
I don't like to be so close to the frenzied mode.
And I just need
And
one.
you said it's a difficulty what?
3.
3.
Fuck. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Has Emery
shit.
frenzied before?
No.
don't-
Well,
She's usually
I'm pretty. I had a compulsion kick in once with my reading, but I have not frenzied.
Jesus, there's shit right now.
Before I, drive the bus, you can spend a willpower each round that you want to remain in control. But it has to start now, otherwise you're getting the fuck out of Dodge. Otherwise the beast is going to take the reins. but it's up to you. You can think about it for a moment as I go through the rest. In best SWAT team style,
God damn it.
through the windows.
Fucking feds, bro. The feds found us, man.
This was a setup. This was a setup.
Hear a car from outside as well. The reeling from the brakes and going onto the gravel, almost slamming through the fence. But Dave, flash of light. What's your intention?
Get the fuck down that sewer.
Yes. Do a strength and athletics to lift it. Luke, you're not frenzied. Your hands are hurt a bit, and you're on your back. But what's your intention?
Okay.
No.
You said that this figure in chains is in torpor.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Luke?
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Yeah, let's do it.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do it.
You wanna
Hungry there, fellow?
fill in the storyteller?
Well, I'm guessing well, okay. Well, actually, I have two ideas, but I'm thinking the first one is probably what Emery is thinking, is that there has to be a stake here, because otherwise they wouldn't be in one piece, there'd be ashes. So, like, he's going to... Were you thinking that to remove the stake and let this guy go ham on them, or was that not what
No, I was under the impression that there wasn't a stake in him because I asked that. It was just that he had so much blood loss. That's why he's in torpor.
Yeah.
My idea was to just pull him down without his arms because they'll regenerate and take him with us in the
Oh, yeah. Let's do
Simply,
that.
his head has not been removed and he's not been burned, so he's still.
Yeah. So we'll do that.
We're just going to rip him down, and we've got
Rip him down, take him with us. Yeah,
no arm McGee down into the sewer.
that's right.
Well, Emery, if you want to participate in that, you will have to
Yeah.
spend a willpower.
I will spend a willpower.
Yes. And then whoever has the most strength, you can do a strength and athletics plus the other one who's helping. Actually, both of you do it. Let's see your combined effort. Both of you spaghetti-armed people.
Strength and athletics? Hell yeah, I got 2 dice for this. Let's go.
Are you gonna rouse?
So do I.
Are you gonna rouse for prowess?
Oh no.
Ezra like grabbing for his feet.
Right.
Can you arms of armor on him down from there? Because
Luke has
Yeah,
prowess.
it's probably a better idea. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to take that suggestion. That's brilliant. All right.
Emery doesn't understand it, but if it can come from the wall and
Right.
grab
Can you do your
into
shadow tentacle thing? Yeah.
it, just like
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I
He's like,
can't pitch-
that's so much better. That's so much better than what the alternative. Yeah.
I'll still do my strength, but to help.
Yes, you do a strength athletics.
That's a 6 success. He's like, no problem.
Okay, and Emery is trying to help, but she does not have shadow arms, so her help is
Yeah.
strength and what? Athletics?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So she's helping.
Oh, I have to.
And
roll
by
for that, sorry.
helping, did it not roll? I didn't roll. So yeah, so her helping is 1 success.
She's doing her best. Yes.
Fine. Seven is enough to rip the arms off a man, chained to a holy chain. But or pulling great, doing that. Before I get to you, Oliver, Marie, what's your intention? Bright flash of light, people scattering, doing things. But...
She got first. I was going to hit. I was going to yell, "Use your freaking tent!" But then he's already using them. So I snap out of that, and I'm going to actually try to lure the attention initially towards me. I'm going to look for some kind of cover. Maybe either using this or better using this. You tell me if any of those distances will require any rolling.
Perfectly acceptable, yes.
All right.
So your thing, you want to, because if you take any other action other than dodging, then that's that. But if you want to dodge the things that are gonna come your way, that's also a fine reaction.
Well, here's the thing. I don't want to exactly dodge. I am going to use the both edges, but I want to actually do some fire. I want to be the more threatening one, so to speak, so that they focus more on me and they can start.
Right. I don't know. I thought you had theft of vitae, but yes, you can do your.
Yeah, that would be
your
the no.
You can do your
uh,
super shield. You decide how many rouse checks you want to put into it.
Yeah, I'm going to initially use 2 because I have to still keep shooting. So
Yes.
there you go. I am hungry. I'm bleeding. In fact, I'm going to roll the fire mostly just so that I want to be the only one attacking them, so that I am the first one they want to take down.
Yes.
I have a
Oh, yeah,
penalty
of course, here
because-
your beast. Well, this one perfectly as usual. Very snarky.
All right.
And
I pull my eagle and start shooting at them. Not sure if they have cover.
yes, Oliver, your beast is scared.
Oh.
Do you let it be scared, or do you take control?
I'm gonna take control.
Spend the willpower.
Spend a willpower. I got one left. And he's going
Open
to.
the damn sewer.
That's what I was gonna do. He's like, oh, shit, we've been made. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
So he's gonna run over.
Strength and athletics.
He's gonna help Dave.
Unfortunately, Dave sucks at the moment, so you can't even get any benefit from him.
Dave was pushing, not pulling.
Yeah. Why won't it? It's open in, not out.
Hey, I roused. I did this surge thing, so I roused, and it was a success. Oh my, the gods smile upon me this day. Athletics, strength, 2.
Fine. You flip it open, it makes a lot of noise, but doesn't matter. Gunfire is louder.
And is there anything else I could do? This might be pushing it. Would if I mended a little bit more, or is that a no-go?
That is totally fine.
Oh, okay.
You can always rouse and do other things as well.
Hunger gain, that's fine. And then I get 2 more for my blood potency. I'm almost back to full health. I feel like I need every drop of it.
All right.
So,
Before
alright, that's my turn.
I do more things and move people, we are gonna start with these 2. Sorry, it's a lot of things in my mind, so I'll just take it in a pace where I can actually keep track of what's going on.
Slowly and nicely.
Emery and Luke are now adoptive parents, so
me see,
of a Sabat.
How many do I have to do? 6. How much did your ages absorb, Maria? I can't remember. It's 10, right?
5 for every rouse check, so 10 in total.
Yeah.
I'm going to rise this pool of blood suddenly as the bullets are coming in. As they hit, is like they are deflected. Every time the pool of blood, the shield is slowly having more leaks and breaks, but it mostly keeps them off for the most part, at least until it's broken.
2 of them shoot at you because you're trying to take the attention. Because of your shield, one of the crossbow bolts is kind of slowed down through it and lands in your shoulder, thankfully not in your heart, and you take 1 superficial damage. Let's see who's next on the list. Dave,
Just one?
you take just the 1.
All right.
Dave, same thing as you. A shot in I think the back of your thigh. No, actually, it's you feel something on the armor.
Oh.
Emery is shot in the back, and you go stiff. Same with you, Luke. And Oliver, you have toughness on, so you take 1 superficial damage.
You guys, oh shit! Did you guys just get staked? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Well, it's been a good run, guys.
There better not be any stick bait here.
Mithras, where's Daddy?
No.
Don't worry. If this was the case, there's more story for that. Nobody's dying and the campaign is not ending. Everything is perfectly fine. We continue. As a lot of people moving in. Some of them have flamethrowers. Dave and Oliver, you jump down. Or do you? Is that still what you're going to do?
Dave's going to regret this, but he's going to try and grab one of the fallen and drag them with him.
Luke or Emery?
Who's closer?
Do a coin flip.
One on the left.
That's Emery.
Emery it is.
All right. They're gonna get a shot on you, but you will drag her in. Oliver, straight down or helping your teammates?
What would Oliver do in this situation? How far away are they from us at the grate?
A couple of meters, but it's enough that they will shoot you again before you go down the hole.
Oliver would take it. He would go grab Luke. And,
Yes.
Pull him over.
You can also remove the stake, Dave and Oliver, and they'll come back to themselves. Obviously.
Yeah, I think what Oliver would do is he'd go over and pull the stake out, and that would be kind of his move. Instead of dragging him over, he'd just run over and maybe like shield him a little bit with his body to take the toughness.
You can carry them if you want to. I'm just saying it's easier when people can walk themselves.
Well,
I got you.
Dave, on the other hand, will not be pulling the stake out and using the kindred shield as he drags her back.
Fair enough.
I think at this moment, like Oliver would run over and he would actually unstake Luke in that moment. And he'll try and shield him when he does it, just to rip it out.
Yeah, Marie, what is your intention as the two others are rescuing? You can see the formation of people moving through the door, and the front of them have flamethrowers.
Yeah, the seeing that they have taken care of the state ones, I'm going to keep try to keep bringing the attention to me while I'm coming closer this time, and I will try to jump in at the end, but I'm shooting back.
Yes, leaving the spot guy on the floor.
Using the blood ages, if you don't mind. All right, use another, and that's it. I have 4 blood ages on me. I'm trying to pull as many as possible.
You're
But I am hunger 5.
You're hunger 5.
Yes. Basically, I'm going to pull everything I have to stomp the barrier as far as I can and bring, a pretty hefty amount of blood upwards, like a flow that keeps going in reverse to gravity, and use that to block the bullets that come our way.
Well, I've never actually had anyone at hunger 5, so I might be spitballing here, but yes, you make a great shield of absorbing 20 damage.
Yes, of course.
Luke, you wake up in this round. Emery, you're aware that Dave is carrying you, but he also seems to have you in front of him. But moving behind the shield. I want to skip this round road because what Marie just did was impressive. A lot of crossbow bolts go into her blood, and I assume you all jump into the grate who actually have agency at the moment.
Would Oliver be able to, if I spend am I still under the effects of I need to spend willpower to avoid frenzy?
Yes.
Okay. Would I be able to, or am I skipping ahead? Sorry.
No. It's
Okay. I'm gonna use my last willpower, and I'm just gonna grab the Sabat guy and drag him with us.
So stake out a little, grab the spot.
Grab the Sabat guy and then run back towards the grate.
Yes. Let me just...
I have to look up what happens when I'm out of willpower now. I don't remember.
Oh, it's fine. You're not
can
gonna
see
have the
all
best
that.
French checks, but everything else is fine.
What else is new, you know?
So Marie is going full carry on us, right? Like,
Marie is bleeding through every single,
Yeah.
eyeball,
Yeah,
hand,
just like-
everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's like a soda of blood while she's
Eyes
racing.
completely red, and
Yeah.
she looks like a fucking bleeding monster at the moment.
yeah.
Exactly.
But she just saved you from a hail of crossbow bolts.
Yeah.
Marie.
I can see the shield going up and just like the blood continuously running down.
Couple of questions. When you get down, Dave pulling out the stake, or just
Yes.
still? Yes. Emery, you come to yourself. You guys are not in French territory anymore. You or Oliver, at least not for now. You are in a sewer. It smells like a sewer. There's water. There are sidewalks.
God, I hate it. It's always about the sewer.
Put yourself. I'm again just gonna go around the table. Dave, intention after pulling out the stake.
Dave's opening the bag, lighting something, and shouting, "Run!"
Yes. Emery, you unstiffen. What's your intention?
I hear Dave say run, and I run.
Yes, put yourself at least somewhere down the corridor, I want to call it, but that's probably not the right word for it. Pipe is probably more accurate. Luke, running?
Is Oliver still carrying our buddy?
Yeah, well, he's holding on to him at least.
Because we want to make sure we bring him along. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He is a trophy for sure.
Yeah. And but who's getting Marie?
Well, Marie jumped in after you guys, but she.
Oh, okay.
She looks
Right.
like she's about to eat everyone.
Right. She's looking great. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead, and as long as we are carrying our trophy with us, I'm good with just letting Dave set off, the British version of the 4th of July here. So yeah.
That's Guy Fawkes Day.
Yeah.
The Guy Fawkes treatment.
Exactly.
It was the 5th of November.
If needed, I would like, even if I am like near Frenzy, I would like to help if he's going to set that up.
Well, you probably will, Frenzy, if you're anyone near that fire, so run.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your shit
Yeah.
really fast. Yeah, so
Then just running. I'm looking really hungrily at the steak guy, but just running for now.
I'm frightened right now.
Yeah, put yourselves down the hall. Everyone except for Dave, who is being an action hero right now.
yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Oh god.
Oh, shit. Who?
Two guys in
Yeah.
front of you. They're more traditional in their long trench coats, crossbow, and stake-wearing kind of hunters. You hear a loud boom behind you, and there are flames. They're far enough away from you that you don't. Dave, you'll have to frenzy check. It's not hurting you, but it is still fire.
Oh my god.
I've just lit the bag, and I'm about to frenzy. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah,
It's fine.
Difficulty?
just a 2. You're fine. Calm, collected, following the rest. Maria seems to be in front at the moment. You see these two guys. They are racing across. What do you do?
So I'm going, like, they have either waited or they are finding themselves a woman completely covered in blood, head to toe, crying blood like a rosemary. Because I know that I just want to growl at them and intimidate as possible. I know saying they will run away, but I want to make them that just long enough that someone else can respond, because I am not going to win this shooting contest right now. I am not focused. I'm hungry. I want to bite them. They look so juicy, and I just want to grow on them.
Yes.
Since juicy is factible, perfect. I will do something else, but it's the most sensible thing I think I can. Just deceive them in a way.
Yes.
With buy time.
I'm gonna need a willpower roll from you. Actually, from everyone but Dave, because he's not close enough.
All right. Willpower roll. One
Yes.
second.
Emery, Oliver, and Luke and Marie need to do a willpower roll as you're.
I am out of willpower. What do I do?
I knew that was coming.
Still do that.
I mean, Oliver's had a hell of a night, so I get it.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that means. What does it mean, a last resort?
You've only got one die in the pool.
Oh God. Oh God.
Or you had no dice there left at all, so it's giving you one as a bonus.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of the game to do that.
I love how the icon is a hand reaching up.
Albert, don't leave me here.
I think it's only Luke that resists this. Yes.
Yeah, Luke, and yeah, basically it. Yeah.
Yes, then I will give you the chance to use Wits and Awareness.
Okay.
Difficulty 3.
That's 3.
3. Alright. Just gonna move you guys together. It's not really important right now.
Is Oliver still dragging along the guy?
Yeah, I imagine you're kind of moving as a group because you all ran at the same time and kind of the same speed. Luke, you managed to, as they're holding up the cross and there's a bright light and something searing, but you resisted. The rest seems to be very scared, run away, which is around the corner. But you spot the claymore mine and don't walk into it.
Yeah.
Oliver, you can do a Defy Bane, but the rest of you take 2 aggravated damage.
All right.
As this shatters the flame and shrapnel into the side of your body.
Ooh, that's not bad. And yeah, then I absorb. It converts it to 2 superficial. Or what was it again? How?
Yeah, 2 superficial.
Okay, 2 superficial.
But all of you run in Terror Frenzy. Obviously, all of you leave the Sabat on the ground because he's not important when you're Terror Frenzy.
Yeah.
Dave, you catch up, and then Luke, what are you going to do?
Well, shit. How tough do these guys look? I realize that's a really vague question, but like, are they armored up like everybody else, or is this?
Doesn't seem their armor is their faith,
Okay.
which you resisted.
Which I resisted.
They do have stakes and crossbows, though.
They do have stakes and crossbows. Okay. I mean, is it? I would want to reach out with my own powers that are not born of faith at all, and rather born of pure darkness, and really just kind of reach out and grab the one guy and just hurl him right against the other one, just like really, wham, like just completely, and take them by surprise because they may not be expecting this at all, and it's really dark. It's the sewers, so it's. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I would like to do that. Is that possible?
Definitely do a Wits Oblivion and arouse.
I'm going to do that.
No, you
Yep. I'm going to rouse. And
No.
Gonna...
Oh, that was the previous thing.
That was the previous thing.
Yeah, sorry. Dave, you hear a loud from around the corner. You also have to do a willpower roll.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, there's a light, but it's just annoying, to say the least. What's your intention as Lucas?
So, helpfully, the person holding the light is this large container of blood.
Yes.
So, Dave's going to feed that.
You want to jump across and try to grab the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gonna have a little snack, little DoorDash.
Will be a either dex or strength and brawl for the grab.
1 second, I want a chance to really make a mistake.
Yes.
No, just the 3.
And seeing this going on, can I grapple as well?
You're in absolute terror frenzy. Everyone else but these 2 are just like you've just
We
been
can use
hit.
willpower to override it for a second.
Just been hit by a claymore mine. No, this is not a frenzy thing. This is a true faith thing.
All right.
And you cannot reroll their willpower.
So I got you 5 successes.
Yes, taking out the guy, slamming it into the other, which is gonna help Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, you're stabbed with something, take 2 superficial, but it does not hit your heart. And then you start to drain him. You don't have brutal feet, so it takes a while, but he goes kind of limp, and it's hard for him to fight against it. In the background, you see a guy being torn in 2 by, shadow tendrils coming out of the wall, but it's not important. You don't need a head to
Normal for
function.
that guy.
Yeah. And well, Dave, you go to 0 eventually, and Leopold Hunter goes to 4 or 5 pieces eventually, but there are still people coming from behind. So you need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, we bought some time, so
Yes.
I'd like to take our trophy with us if we can.
Where are the others? Are they safe?
Down there somewhere.
Yeah,
Running.
they ran off. So it's you and me, Dave. We gotta carry this body.
How much of the body do we need?
Well, he doesn't have arms at the moment.
Right, and we could leave his legs. We don't need his legs. You know, I'm just reminded of that Lord of the Rings scene. We don't need his legs. Yeah.
But also Masquerade, you know, just carrying a torso with a
Yeah,
head.
exactly. Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
see
So, you know, we can
3PO
hack
over.
those off. We can hack those off and then take
you
him
can eat
if that
them.
helps.
Oh.
Or we can eat them. Yeah.
Yeah,
No
definitely.
difference
A
what
little
you just
snack.
did to that guy. So
Yeah. We're just gonna take whatever the majority of him, you know, whatever we need to take him with us. That's really the whole goal here. So, yeah.
But you could carry him together. It's quite easy.
Okay, let's do that. Come on, Dave, help me out here.
well, as it happens, my bag's empty at the moment. So
You run, all of you. We're coming to the end of the session, so this is actually perfectly. But you run and you run and you run and you run and you feel like you're running forever. And eventually, the 3 of you who I don't think any of you have experienced true faith before, but it was very scary. And then you stop, and obviously you don't breathe, so you're not winded or anything, but you kind of feel beaten up. At least some of you have aggravated damage and shrapnel sticking out of you and kind of missing half an arm. And
My
Dave and
hands are
Luke
ruined.
catch up to you.
This is my money maker right here. Yeah.
And carrying the Sabat guy. And you stop. You don't know if you're safe or not, but at least you don't hear anything, Oliver, or Dave, with your heightened senses. There's no one following you, it seems. And for the first time in a good while during this very loud and tumultuous, frantic even night, you are in complete silence with only the rats as company and the dripping from above. I think this is a good place to end our session. With no one going to vampire jail, unfortunately. The whole thing's set up.
Damn it.
I guess we just
Too
have...
good for you. Yeah.
I guess we just have to say, I didn't count on you being altruistic.
I was
Sorry to disappoint you.
You should learn this storytelling. You never did. It's I remember you setting it up so that Alex was going to go all dark side too, and then he surprised you. So
And I didn't count on Marie pulling a fucking Jean Grey X-Men
exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. It reminded me of that scene. I'll just say this much with Oliver: he would have left Luke if he was 10 feet further out. 100%. I'm just being honest. But since he was right there, and he's I could probably tank it or whatever, he's just gonna run over and pull
It
it up.
was a matter of distance, is what you say, not a friendship.
Dave went back for his friends.
Yeah.
I wanted a human shield for when more crossbow bolts came through.
It's one of those things where the player wanted to save Luke, and I mentioned the same thing with Dave. It's Dave, the player wanted maybe wanted to save Emery,
The
but
player
it's
was quick, go and grab them, but Dave's not gonna do it where it would agree with Dave.
yeah.
Blocks the
Exactly.
shots.
I think it's the convenience of it was I might as well save Luke. He seems okay.